Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Freeman carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Markakis, the runner at second with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled away. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Hit in the air out to right. Altair has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Mike Foltynewicz is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
3-0 now. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder, number 4.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So now Carlos Santana. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Goslin. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Philly. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, Dero, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. In there for strike one, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Aaron Altair, his career line with Foltynewicz. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Altair stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies down in order. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's gone 3 for 4.
Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Swanson into shallow left, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9th. Pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped. I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in, number 4. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Arrieta, the runner at third. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Aaron Altair, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. Phillies on top 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He's running. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Plouffe, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, number 13, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season. But you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.P. Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Riding in once again, Jake Arrieta. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 0-1 the count.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Goslin in foul ground, and this will land foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now another 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded. He beat it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 home. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Altair moves over. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3-1.
Count 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Aaron Blair picks the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Aaron Altair will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do. So with the runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. He's set and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're throwing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Andrew Knapp. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, as they're unable to add. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Altair is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 49.
Ready once again, Jake Arrieta. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, face-off.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, number 13. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So striding forward now, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One and two now.
1 and 2.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Popped him up. Klute has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 and 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1 and 1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is popped up. Klute moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Grant Diggy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75.
At the plate, number 4. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swings through the slider there. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
3-0 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 0-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses, that's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 0. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Tapped up the first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Popped him up. Blue has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Phil Gosselin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jake Arrieta takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Hector Neris wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Mike.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, Jake Arrieta twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Phillies took care of the Braves 2-0. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total